Brothers and sisters, let me ask you something honestly. Is there someone you no longer speak to, yet they still live in your mind? Their name lingers, their face suddenly appears in your thoughts, and no matter how busy you try to be, they return silently. No calls, no texts, no messages, but still, a presence inside you, and the question begins, is this Allah placing them in my heart, or just my own nafs refusing to let go? This is where many people feel torn, because lingering thoughts can feel like signs, or they can be traps. Why does the mind hold on? The truth is, the human heart struggles with unfinished stories. If a connection ended without closure, if hopes were left hanging, your mind circles back, as if remembering can rewrite the ending. Sometimes, it's simple triggers, a familiar street, a place you once visited together, or just silence that reminds you of what used to be. And because our hearts are designed to form attachments, they don't simply delete people like files on a computer. Instead, they replay them, especially when you're alone. But here's the danger. Just because someone stays in your thoughts doesn't mean they are written for you. It may just be your own heart clinging to what once was. The nafs versus Allah's wisdom. Sometimes when a person keeps returning to your thoughts, it is not always a sign from Allah. It may simply be your nafs. The nafs loves to replay what it once desired. It clings to old hopes, past dreams, and people you once longed for, even if Allah has already closed that chapter. This is why certain memories feel so alive, even when the relationship itself is gone. The nafs resists letting go because it is attached to what once gave it comfort or excitement. But at other times, the reason someone lingers in your heart is not your nafs at all. Allah, in His wisdom, may allow their presence to remain, not necessarily so you can be with them, but to test you, guide you, or prepare you for something greater. Sometimes these lingering thoughts are a push to turn to Allah in du'a. Their memory becomes a reminder that you need to seek clarity through istikhara instead of drowning in confusion. Other times, it is a test of attachment. Will you let your heart be consumed by longing, or will you surrender the matter back to Allah? And sometimes, it is preparation, shaping your heart with patience, teaching you lessons of sabr, or softening you for what lies ahead, even if that person was never meant to stay. The Prophet ﷺ told us, the hearts of all people are between the fingers of the Most Merciful. He turns them as He wills. Your heart is never wandering without purpose. Its attachments, even its struggles, are under Allah's perfect control. Obsession versus guidance. So how do you tell the difference between a thought born from your nafs and one that comes as guidance from Allah? The signs are not the same. When it comes from the nafs, it feels heavy and restless. You notice that your salah becomes distracted, your Qur'an feels distant, and your heart grows uneasy. Instead of lifting you, the thought drags you down. You replay conversations, imagine scenarios, and end up drained, sometimes even guilty afterward. That's not guidance, that's obsession. Obsession keeps you stuck in the past, chained to a memory, while your spiritual state weakens. But when the thought is part of Allah's guidance, it feels different. It doesn't consume you, it humbles you. Instead of being lost in endless what-ifs, you are pushed toward du'a, istikhara, and patience. You feel a sense of clarity, even if you don't have all the answers. Rather than drowning your heart, it redirects it back to Allah. Such thoughts don't paralyze you. They inspire you to trust His plan more deeply. The Prophet ﷺ said, righteousness is what brings peace to the heart, and sin is what causes doubt within it. Musnad Ahmad, this is the ultimate test. Guidance settles the heart. It gives you calmness and hope. Obsession unsettles the heart. It creates turmoil and doubt. So, ask yourself honestly, does this thought draw me closer to Allah, or does it pull me further away? The answer will reveal whether it is guidance or merely the whispers of the nafs. The solution. When someone keeps living in your mind, don't chase it. Don't build imaginary futures with someone who isn't in your life. Instead, transform that thought into du'a. Ya Allah, if this person is good for my deen, my life, and my akhirah, then bring them closer with ease. And if they are not, remove them from my heart gently. This way, even your longing becomes worship. And remember, tawakkul isn't only prayer, it's wisdom. Seek counsel. Speak to people who care for you. Combine du'a, istikhara, and advice. And Allah will never leave you lost in confusion. If it's written, He will open the path. If it isn't, He will heal your heart and replace it with better. So, what does it mean when someone won't leave your thoughts? It's not always a sign that they are yours. It is often a test of your heart. Will you let it trap you in the past, or will you trust Allah with the future? Allah knows the secret names you whisper, the ache you carry, the weight of longing, and nothing is lost with Him. If it's written, it will happen in ways you never imagine. And if not, He will remove the ache and replace it with something better. For your deen, your life, and your akhirah. Either way, you win. Because Allah never lets a servant who relies on Him return empty-handed. So the next time their name appears in your heart, don't fear it, don't chase it. Turn it into du'a, and trust the one who already wrote your story. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.